The volunteers who come to Sri Lanka with me just to reevaluate their lives. What is the meaning? On the 26th, we were supposed to go on the 24th of December. 26th, we heard that there was a tsunami, and the hotel that we were supposed to stay in, there were 60 people who perished. So we are building a school for the children of the tea pluckers, because the tradition goes like the children also become tea planters. We try to take them away from that cycle. And so we are building a science lab, a library, some more classrooms, and the playground.
We stayed in locals' sort of guest house type thing, and every morning this farmer would come with his tractor and we would just sit at the back and take a ride to the school.
Oh, right, yes. Oh, it's which one was that then? Do you know I missed the line? Last to the flying. Yes, I didn't see that.
And support with the actual building process. I never knew how complicated it actually might be, because in the Western world most of the materials are coming ready-made, where we had to start from scratch. Even making the concrete bricks, we would have to do that from scratch. So it was just incredible to see how families can be so happy with having so little.
We interacted with some of the kids, with some of the locals. We just tried to restore the buildings they already had and donate some books or some toys that they could use.
Raising money is put forward to help rebuild schools, rebuild houses, give people a chance to learn or to live a better life.
When we are here, we don't see what we have. We hardly, have the opportunity to appreciate. So when you go and see something else, the children who do not have much, but they're still happy.
I think we learn more about the real world and what actually goes on, because Switzerland's like a little safety bubble, and it's like a glimpse of what other places are like and what they might need that Switzerland doesn't need.
The major accomplishments were digging holes for the foundations. That was one of the major accomplishments, because it was a lot of work, and of course the foundations are very important.
It was very, very hot. It was very humid, and we were working from about 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. So we were there for the hottest hours of the day as well. So I think each of us would drink 2-3 liters of water in a time period of like 4 hours. It was just really, really hot.
I remember the last day most, those were the farewells. So we were not only saying goodbye to other workers who were on site, but also the students who had watched us work and who had collaborated with us. And I remember that because we'd been there for a week, and even if it was only a week, we had grown quite close to them. And so that was just interesting to see how close we had gotten, and how it wasn't just a simple goodbye. There was some emotion in that.
One of the most kind of memorable events was having all of the children finishing school in that area and coming to help, creating a little line where they would pass on the bricks and they would come and help us paint and so on.
When we finished a house and give it over, hand it over, the faces, the happy moments, and the children, when we kind of share our resources, the happy children.
They knew how to ask for our names. That's somehow they learned that sentence. And we would tell them, and they would repeat it, and then they would run to their rooms or whatever, get a pen, come back out and ask us to sign their arms with their names. And they would all just like come crowding. I think probably be hope.
Inspiring.
I mean, saying uplifting would seem kind of weird, but if I had to describe it, that would be the one word.
Teamwork.
Cooperation.
Organization.
Change.
Helpful.
Friendship.
Growth.
Sharing our resources with others who are in need.